Hi everyone, Leon J here, and I'm just wanting to talk to you today about what it means to be an entrepreneur. This is something that, I don't know, I've become increasingly passionate over, and a question I've been asking myself a lot. I mean, I've started a few different businesses, and one of which involves me talking to a lot of different people in a co-working space. We run a co-working space in northern Thailand, and I get to meet a lot of different people, and this question about what it means to be an entrepreneur, and more to the point, the difference really between an entrepreneur and a business owner. If you are looking to try and make money, ironically, the path of an entrepreneur may not be for you. Why do I say this? Well, basically, the word entrepreneur itself, by definition, means somebody who takes unusually high levels of risk. That means risk in itself means you're not guaranteed. There's no guarantees. And so what drives an entrepreneur? Well, it's not going to be the guarantee of money. Yes, there is always the hope and the desire that we can do well financially, but it's actually the desire to create something, the desire to build something that is purposeful, that has meaning, that goes beyond just the financial. Now, we all need money to survive, and businesses need money to survive as much as individuals do. However, the the prioritization of the purpose actually creates a business that can explode. I mean, take for example Google. Google started out with this vision that they were going to create a platform that allowed people to access the world's information with a single click. That was a big purpose. That got people on board. They hadn't figured out how they were going to monetize this or anything like that. So they started with a vision. They started with some clarity about what they wanted to achieve. And then they went out and built it, and they became highly financially successful afterwards. Compare that to the average business owner that is just simply trying to follow a model, trying to build a business. Now, all of the psychological studies out there show that you can keep making more and more and more money, but really after a very, very low threshold point where you just cover your financial stress, you basically meet ends meet, you're not going to become any happier. So for me, I've become very, very passionate about this idea that your business should have a purpose. There should be, I mean, business without a purpose is almost an oxymoron. So to try and build a business that has a bigger purpose than simply financial, I think is really the way of the future. And as an entrepreneur, it's essential. To me, the definition of an entrepreneur is really an artist that sees business as his or her canvas. Most entrepreneurs that I know who are successful, they go out and they sweat, they struggle, they give it their all, they invest all of their money, and without any guarantee of return. This is the high risk factor, and they're going out and spending their last penny to try and keep their business alive, to keep it moving forward, to invest in what it takes, and they're always the last one to get paid. Just like an artist, they're often romanticized by the media, and yet at the end of the day, the only time that they really get any form of satisfaction or return from their business is once their business is complete and they can see the fruits of their labor, once they can see a completed project, and they get that sense of satisfaction, of accomplishment, of achievement, of having birthed their baby into this world. And it just happens to be that they're also now in a position where they can reap the financial rewards as well. So I want to try and create a series of videos that actually are in conjunction with my upcoming book, Create, Automate, Accelerate, which is this journey of an entrepreneur, this realization of what it takes to become an entrepreneur, the different stages of entrepreneurialism, and basically how to increase the chances of survival for your business. And so I'm going to look at the different chapters throughout the book, and I'm going to comment on them and give you some ideas and some thoughts to consider. So today is just really about this mindset of what it is to be an entrepreneur, and to try and kind of create this clarity that being an entrepreneur isn't the same as necessarily being a freelancer. It's not the same even as being a business owner. There's often a gray overlap with many of these other aspects, but to be an entrepreneur is inherently to take risk and to build something that is beyond just the financial, something that has meaning and purpose. So I want you to get into that mindset, and if you can and you're with me, then stick around for this journey. It's an exciting one. It's a roller coaster of emotion, and I absolutely love this framework of being an entrepreneur. If you're out for the quick, easy buck, if you're out there just simply looking to make ends meet, this isn't going to be for you. You know, there's too many uncertainties in the path, and so I just want to connect with those that understand what it's going to take, and invite you to join me on this exciting path to entrepreneurialism. So keep an eye out for the next video, and I'll speak to you then.